Libra, it's Minjara. Thank you so much for clicking through and joining me here for your full moon reading for July 2020. It's a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone, but if it does hit home, please leave a comment because I love to hear from you guys, especially if the message helps or resonates specifically with you in any way. I get the feeling that you guys are doing something a little bit unconventional, and you might be attracting criticism from other people. I feel like you've got an idea for yourself and you've decided to go ahead with it. You're moving forward. You might be, speaking about, telling other people, and they're really, I heard no bones to pick. I feel like people are really maybe trying to pick this apart, but you have to act like it's perfectly normal. Even you might be feeling like, this is a bit, unconventional, even for me, because Libra is not the most conventional person, let's be honest here. But even you might be feeling a little bit like, wow, this is, unlike me, and caving a little bit to the criticism. But the message here is to stay very focused on that idea that you have. And I heard perfectly normal. Act like it's perfectly normal, even if you don't really feel that within yourself. You have to have unshakable confidence in this situation so that others, can take you seriously, or at least, shut up and mind their own business and stop having their opinions about it, because you're forging a new way. You're finding a new alternative, maybe taking an alternative path, or considering alternatives to something that you've been doing. And it is raising eyebrows because it's, like I said, a little bit unconventional, and it's alternative and new. The challenge here in this situation, though, is for you to be aware of other people's feelings. If people are criticizing you or having an opinion, maybe there is a little bit of being in consideration for other people's feelings, and that might be what's got people critical or opinionated about you, that they're trying to get themselves heard, and maybe you're not considering other people in this situation. I feel like there's a fine line between taking your own path, following your own vision, doing what you want to do, but at times, you do need to take into consideration other people's feelings, and there is heartbreak here. There is some hurt. Have you decided to end a relationship to pursue your own dream or path or new ideas that you have for yourself? There's definitely some underlying hurt and disappointment here, and I can see here that perhaps you need to consider other people's feelings a little bit. It's not you don't need to compromise your vision or your plans, but just recognize and acknowledge that some people might be hurting, and that your decisions and or behavior might be impacting other people a little bit more than you feel. This is definitely you. I can see you moving away from something that has been toxic, a relationship, a commitment that you made, maybe a commitment in business, but I feel like it might be a personal relationship that you've been bound and has become toxic, or just is not for your highest good. I think you recognize that. You are really recognizing that you need more, that this something is out of whack and you're not entirely fulfilled and satisfied, and that you need to move away, move forward on something else. Make a decision and do this for yourself to go out and get what it is that you need. This has been unfulfilling. Wherever you've been, whatever you've been involved in or committed to was unfulfilling for you, and you're deciding now that it's time to move forward and take a new path for yourself. But like I said, perhaps taking into consideration the impact on other people might ease the way and open the path a little bit more for you, make this a little bit easier, if you didn't have this conflict maybe that's in the way, so to speak. It's a bit of an obstacle. You're showing up here as bored. The energy here is that you basically just bored and have had enough of investing in a situation or a relationship that you're really getting nothing out of. I feel that you just might have come to the conclusion that this is just not for you. And the decision is made, I think, or perhaps you're just in the process of really just giving someone the cold shoulder and freezing someone out a little bit. You've withdrawn affection maybe, or just interest. You've lost interest entirely in a project or a relationship that you've been, investing in. And I feel like you really looking for somebody else, as Libra often does. Libra doesn't really like to commit, or if you find yourself in a commitment, it's always the grass is greener on the other side for Libra, and you maybe wanting to explore that and look for somebody who you really strike it with, a better match, somebody who is going to bring more to the table for you. I like it. It feels like you're just really bored and done with this situation, and that feeling like there's somebody else who could help you achieve what you want, or that there's just generally a better match for you and for your needs and for your vision right now. It looks like a new love interest is on the horizon, or somebody's come into your life with the Two of Cups, the Lovers, Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This definitely looks like a new love interest that has caught your attention, and somebody who you may still be in a relationship, but this new offer has come, and you're now considering this or moving forward or wanting to take somebody up on this love offer that appears to be, everything you wanted and more. And this could be quite a unexpected or unusual, unconventional in a way. This person who's shown up in your life has come as a shock to other people, I think. But it seems to have really captured your heart and your attention. And it's an opportunity, a relationship that you want to take up, that it's an offer you can't refuse. and that you're moving towards, and unfortunately leaving someone in the wake is what I feel. I feel like you may be in a situation where you're leaving one person for another and breaking hearts along the way, unfortunately. But you know what? This is a calling, this is a path, you know, this has been coming up in the readings a lot this morning, is destiny and a true purpose and calling and, you know, visions that we have for ourselves. I think that you may have envisioned yourself in a situation like this for a long time, or with a person like this for a long time, and it's come time to realize that and seize that for yourself. There is, like I said, this may be being a little bit too harsh and inconsiderate of who or what you're leaving behind, because the Emperor there tells me that maybe you are seizing it a little bit too suddenly, or let's just say inconsiderate of other people's feeling. You've really decided very certainly that this is what you want, you're going for it. And like I say, it is something that you might have considered for yourself for a long time, hoped for, dreamed of, and finally it's here and you're not letting it slip away. You're grabbing it and taking this opportunity while it's here. And it may have come as a shock to other people, but you're very certain that this is what you want. You're seizing this opportunity. You're going to run with it no matter what other people say. And as the Oracle said in the beginning, it's important for you to keep focused and have that determination to take what it is that you want for yourself, that you may have envisioned. And I can see you doing that, not letting this opportunity slip by. You're going to grab it with both hands and go with it. But again, if there's anything that could ease the way for you, it would be just to acknowledge who and what you might be leaving behind. Not to, you know, sway you from your path, but just to make this situation easier and create the right karma and energy for this new beginning that you're taking up. So Libra, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you again for joining me, and feel free to comment. As always, I love to hear from you guys.